Imagine making billions just by making smart money moves. These investors didn't just get rich, they built empires. Some turned a few $1,000s into fortunes, while others shaped entire industries. Who's the richest of them all? Stay till the end to find out. Meet the man who made 2,400% profit in just one trade. In 2020, as the world panicked over COVID-19, Icahn saw an opportunity. He bet $27 million against the market and cashed out $2.6 billion when the crash happened. Icahn is known for his aggressive, no-nonsense investing style. He takes huge risks, but often walks away with insane profits. His firm, Pershing Square Capital, has made billions betting on companies like Chipotle, Starbucks, and even Netflix. While most investors fear recessions, David Tepper thrives in them. 2008, when banks were collapsing, he made a simple bet. The U.S. government wouldn't let them fail. Tepper bought millions in bank stocks at rock-bottom prices, and as the economy recovered, turned those investments into billions. Today, he owns the Carolina Panthers NFL team, proving that making billions in investing can buy you more than just luxury. It can buy you an entire sports team. Carl Icahn is the man every CEO fears. He's what's known as an activist investor. He buys huge shares in companies, forces changes, and walks away with millions. He's done this to brands like Apple, Netflix, and even TWA Airlines. His strategy? Find weak management, shake things up, and cash out. Even in his late 80s, Icahn is still pulling billion-dollar moves. He once said, "Some people get rich studying artificial intelligence. Me? I make money studying natural stupidity." Steve Cohen isn't just an investor, he's a legendary stock trader. His firm, Point72 Asset Management, specializes in making fast, high-risk trades that pay off big. At one point, Cohen's fund was so powerful it controlled 2% of all stock trading on Wall Street. That's billions moving every single day. His life even inspired the TV show Billions, because when you're worth nearly $20 billion, Hollywood takes notes. Ever heard of Citadel? It's one of the biggest hedge funds on earth, and it was started by Ken Griffin when he was just a student at Harvard. Griffin began trading stocks from his dorm room, using a satellite dish to get faster stock data. Now, his company handles trillions of dollars and plays a massive role in global finance. He once spent $238 million on a penthouse in New York, the most expensive home ever sold in the U.S. If that doesn't scream rich investor, nothing does. Ray Dalio built Bridgewater Associates, the world's largest hedge fund. He started in a tiny apartment, cold calling potential investors, and now his firm manages over $124 billion. Dalio believes in radical transparency, meaning employees in his company are encouraged to criticize even him. Why? Because he thinks truth is more valuable than ego. His investing principles are so influential that billionaires and governments study them. And he's also the author of the best-selling book Principles, where he shares how he built his empire. Jim Simons isn't a typical investor. He's a mathematician and codebreaker who used algorithms to outsmart Wall Street. His hedge fund, Renaissance Technologies, is famous for beating the market every single year. While most investors struggle to get 10% returns, his firm often pulls in 60–80% profits. The secret? Advanced AI and algorithms that can predict stock movements better than any human. Even Warren Buffett himself once admitted that Simons is playing a different game. Peter Fee is the father of electronic trading. Before him, people traded stocks using paper orders and shouting on trading floors. He built systems that made trading fully digital, revolutionizing finance. Now, his company, Interactive Brokers, handles billions of dollars in trades every single day. Without him, the stock market wouldn't function the way it does today. The Oracle of Omaha, the greatest investor of all time. Warren Buffett started investing at 11 years old and turned his company, Berkshire Hathaway, into a money-making machine. He's famous for buying and holding stocks for decades. His best move? Investing $1 billion in Coca-Cola in the 1980s, a stake now worth over $25 billion. Buffett still lives in the same modest house he bought in 1958. He doesn't own a yacht, doesn't spend on luxuries, and once said, "If you buy things you don't need, soon you'll have to sell things you do need." He's the king of long-term investing, but he's not the richest investor in the world. Jeff Yass is the billionaire nobody talks about. He's the co-founder of Susquehanna International Group, a company that makes billions using ultra-fast, high-frequency trading. His firm can buy and sell millions of stocks in seconds, making tiny profits on each trade, but at massive scale. What makes him unique? He started as a professional poker player. He used his poker skills to build one of the most powerful trading firms on the planet. Today, he's also one of the biggest political donors in the US, influencing elections with his billions. These investors mastered the money game and became billionaires. But what about the future? What are the craziest new technologies that could create the next trillionaire? Click the link in the description to find out.